Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Online Learning. This video is related to Cognizant updated exam pattern for 2026 on-campus hiring. As we know that Cognizant announced the GenC, GenCPro, GenCNext opportunity for 2026 batch. So in the video, I am sharing the free resources and I am announcing the free preparation on our exclusive channel Online Learning. Previously for the 2025 batch, we created 15 videos. All videos are very recent videos 10 months ago and the pattern is still same. In the video, I will share each and every update because there is a slight change in some things. So I created this playlist to 2026 campus hiring. You can see and check. Okay, so like and share the video. All videos are for all of you. So first of all, one most important point, I created poll on our WhatsApp group and mentioned as Cognizant announced 2026 campus hiring for GenC, GenCPro. Soon I will come up with updated exam pattern and syllabus video because your exam is scheduled in the upcoming days. Soon we'll share free preparation videos and resources. So I got to know from candidate, many of the candidate exam from 11th August or earlier, exam from 15th August, exam from 20 August, other dates are there and 106 candidates are waiting for off campus. So means Cognizant is always conduct the examination in the form of phases. What does it means by phase? Phase means a different date. Okay, phase means different dates are there. So you can see registration deadline is 8th August until 8 am. 11th August is the aptitude assessment. Communication assessment is 12th August. Technical assessment is on 18th August and technical interview 19th August. So you see it is a very fast process and they are conducting all rounds very fast. Okay, according to your college or timeline, so the dates will be decided. Suppose your communication or aptitude assessment is on the 20 August or 15th August or other of the date, so mention your exam date in the comment section, so it will very helpful for us as well. Okay, so in the table of content, Cognizant hiring process, exam pattern, free resources and conclusion, we will see. First of all, I will show you the selected candidate feedback. Hello bro, I got placed in Cognizant. Happy New Year to friends. Thanks Lokesh Bhaiya for useful content. Last day got placed in Cognizant. Please make more video. I got selected in Cognizant, for which I got to know and applied from your channel. I check your videos playlist and it helped me attend interview with confidence. My first job. Thank you Online Learning and Lokesh sir. So the thing is, we are believing on the free preparation videos. Okay, and like from last 3 to 4 years we are sharing the free preparation materials, free strategy on our channel. So every candidates can every candidate can access our free content and apply for opportunity and crack the opportunity. And I am waiting for your final selection. Good news guys. So first of all, you have to register on the Superset platform. The link will be shared by your college that Cognizant invites you to Superset to apply for Cognizant on campus hiring. Don't worry, I will come up with the specific communication video, separate video. If you want a separate video of communication, aptitude and technical assessment, mention in the comment section that you want separate video. I will come up with a specific video as soon as possible. Okay, so let's discuss about the Cognizant hiring process. Eligibility criteria consist of 2026 batch of BE, BTech, ME, MTech is eligible. GenC, GenCPro role have a 59.9% is not allowed. 60% criteria for GenC, GenCPro role. For GenCNext role, 70% in 10th, 12th diploma, UG and PG. Applicant with standing errors are not eligible. Flexibility to work from any Cognizant office location. This opportunity is open for Indian nationals, OCIs who are currently residing in India. This is the mandatory document for registration. I hope you watched our first video. Okay, because in the first video I shared the resume format with all of you. Okay, because there is a shortlisting process. If your resume is shortlisted, then you will receive the next mail that is related to communication assessment and aptitude assessment. And the thing is, you will receive the communication, aptitude assessment and technical assessment, all three mails, because all three exams are important and mandatory to appear for the technical interview. And this is the mandatory documents for interviews, that your academic documents like college ID card, 10th, 12th diploma, UG, PG mark sheet, PAN card if not available. Okay, so kindly apply for one. It is mandatory for onboarding. Voter ID, passport, Aadhaar card is mandatory. That's the most important thing. So first of all, registration will be there, screening will be there. Screening means your resume will be shortlisted in this process. If you cleared, clearly it is mentioned, if you cleared this screening, communication and aptitude assessment, that is round 1 online, and if you cleared technical assessment, that is round 2 offline. And if you cleared this round 2, your technical interview will be scheduled, that is also offline. So there is a big change, that round 2, that is a technical assessment, previously for the 24-25 batch it is online. Now for the 2026 batch it is offline, means you have to attend test at particular center or at your college. If you cleared this, so you will shortlisted for GenCNext, GenC or GenCPro, and if you selected, letter of intent LOI will be there. Only one attempt given for all assessment. It is mandatory for candidate to appear for communication, aptitude and technical assessment that I already mentioned. The communication and aptitude will be conducted online, while the platform based technical assessment will take in person. The technical interview will be done in person, board based subject matter expert. They clearly mention here. So first, your first test is communication assessment and aptitude assessment. So we will be focused on that part first, because it is a round 1, and if you cleared, then you will be move forward to the technical assessment. Communication assessment prerequisite. Communication assessment is a mandatory to assessment to further move your candidature. Total 4 sections are there: pronunciation, speaking fluency, grammar and listening comprehension, and total duration is 60 minutes. You will receive an email from the notification@email.joinsuperset.com with the assessment link as per the slot. You have to follow the instruction and perform the system readiness check. I will come up with the communication assessment specific video as soon as possible, so you guys can prepare for the communication assessment easily, because the communication assessment is also one of the elimination round according to the Cognizant. Okay, they check their performance. They not mention anywhere that it is a elimination, but one thing, they will check the performance of communication and aptitude assessment, then you will be move forward to the technical assessment. And one thing that I have to mention, Cognizant check the overall performance, how you perform in the exam, how you perform in the interview, then your final selection LOI will be decided. Either you are selected for GenC role, GenCPro role or next role. Okay. In the communication assessment, this is the updated exam pattern. 77 questions are there, 4 sections are there, and total 58 minutes to 60 minutes are there. In the section A, 23 questions 16 minutes, section B 4 questions 7 minutes, section C 34 questions 20 minutes, section D 16 questions 15 minutes. So total 77 question and time duration is 58 minutes. So you can see section A is reading and listening, that is of 23 question. In this section you will be presented with 23 statement audio clip. You will have to read and record the statement. Okay, you have to just read the sentence that online learning is a best free placement preparation channel, like this, and you have to listen the sentence, listen and repeat exactly. You have to listen carefully to audio recording and repeat the sentence as exactly as you hear them. This is the first section. Second section is speak on topic. Speak on topic means they will give you one topic or 2 to 3 topic, in which you have to think for 30 seconds and you have to speak for 1 minute each. Means you have to talk about that topic, you have to mention the related things that is related to topic, like that. Third is English grammar, that is of 34 question. It is one of the biggest and most important section. English grammar proficiency round, tense, verb, article, active voice, passive voice, preposition, fill in the blanks related question will be there. And section D is comprehension, that is of 16 question. In this section you will be presented with audio clip and question based on audio clip. You are given 15 minutes to complete all the question. First audio will be play, you have to listen audio carefully, then question will be there. So it is a section D, that is of comprehension. Total 16 question will be there guys for the comprehension. Okay, let's move on to our next assessment, that is a aptitude assessment. As we know that round 1 consists of a communication part and aptitude assessment. So aptitude assessment is a mandatory assessment. Total 2 sections are there, 80 minutes of duration. Quants aptitude and deductive and inductive reasoning gamified, means game based aptitude question will be there. So in the aptitude exam, total 80 minutes of time, 2 section quant and game based, 30 question for the 30 minutes quant, means for the quant section. Okay, the timer is 30 minutes, and what are the question? You have 30 number of question will be there. And for the game based aptitude, total 4 section will be there, and 9 minutes per section will be there. Per section total 9 minutes are there. So deductive reasoning switch challenge, deductive reasoning gap challenge, complex planning capability motion challenge, and inductive reasoning CLX will be there. So total 4 section will be there in the game based assessment. Deductive and inductive reasoning it is related to the gamified assessment, and it is a updated exam pattern. Okay, most probably because it is a 2025 pattern, like 2025 last examination pattern that is happened 1 month ago. So after completing the aptitude assessment and communication assessment, your profile or you will be moved forwarded to technical assessment if you are shortlisted. There are 3 cluster. I will share the update. Cluster 1 is by default. Okay, they will give you option to choose any of the cluster 2 or cluster 3. Suppose you choose the cluster 2, so depends on them, they will shortlist you for cluster 2, or either they will allot you the cluster 1. So in the technical assessment they will inform you for examination किस पे आपकी examination होगी. Suppose you not choose any of the cluster, like cluster 2 cluster 3 आपने कुछ नहीं choose किया, तो your examination will be on cluster 1, that is a Java. Either if you choose the cluster 2 और cluster 3, so इस दोनों में से कोई एक पे एग्जाम आपकी हो सकती है. Okay, they clearly mention here. Skill cluster 1 is a Java, NC, SQL, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Skill cluster 1 is Java, NC, SQL, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Skill cluster 2 is Python, NC, SQL, Cloud Fundamental. Skill cluster 3 is C#, NC, SQL, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. In the previous video, I clearly mentioned that there is a change in this pattern. Total 4 sections are there, and first is coding, Java programming are there, and these are the topics you have to prepare for coding. Query database, SQL related queries will be there, and third is a coding web UI, and the new section introduced, that is a MCQ of core Java, same skills mentioned above. Means in this we will expect the MCQ of Java. So this is a skill cluster number 2. In the skill cluster number 2, 4 sections are there, and 120 minutes duration will be there. Python coding will be there, query database, NC, SQL, Cloud Fundamental MCQ will be there, and MCQ of Python will be there, that I already mentioned in the previous video. If you see our previous video, so you will know that I already mentioned that they will ask the MCQ of Python. And skill cluster 3 is C#, NC, SQL, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. It is same as cluster number 1, only the thing is coding C# and MCQ of C# will be there. Rest is SQL and coding web UI is same as a cluster number 1. Okay, so these are the part. So what about the free resources? For the 2025 batches, we created the 15 plus videos on our channel. It consists of aptitude assessment, it consists of technical assessment, game based aptitude, everything will be there. So if I'm talking about the free resources for aptitude, as we know that quant based aptitude will be there. So you can go to IndiaBix website where you will find 1000 plus question. And for the cognitive, like for the game based aptitude, not for cognitive, for game based aptitude, go to this Capgemini cognitive ability games where you will find each game you have to play. Okay, so this is a very good website, technical hub for the game based aptitude. For the technical assessment cluster number 1, the first part is coding. For that you have to go to Java concept of the day website, 1110 plus Java interview question, Java programming example. Okay, you can see the Java programming example. Second thing is related to query SQL. So for SQL, there are 2 things. Okay, for SQL, there are 2 things. You can prepare from the W3 school website, or you can prepare from the YouTube as well. And you can go to Hacker Rank website, not Hacker Earth, Hacker Rank website, where you will find the SQL section, where you will find the basic, intermediate and advanced level queries. So you can prepare and practice the queries, and that is very, very important, guys. Okay, let's discuss about our next part, that is related to technical cluster 1. Cluster 1 means in the cluster 1 there is a, like in Hacker Rank, there is a Java section also, so you can check. And Java T-Point website, you can see SQL queries for practice. Okay, you can see. And for the coding web UI, that is the HTML, CSS and JavaScript, you can check the W3 School website for JS, HTML and CSS. This is all over the part. And for the MCQ of Java, the new section is introduced, MCQ for Java. You can go to Sen Foundry website, where you will find 1000 plus questions that is related to Java, and on each concept you have to prepare the MCQ on same concept like this. Whatever they mention in the coding Java programming, you have to same prepare for the MCQ as well. Okay, let's discuss about the cluster number 2. So in the cluster number 2, what we can expect, total 4 sections are there, 120 minutes of time. Python will be there, Geeks for Geeks website, Programming Week website, Java T-Point website for coding Python, and query database will be there. So query will be related to SQL. Okay, and for cloud fundamental MCQ will be there. Sen Foundry website, 1000 cloud fundamental MCQ will be there. And similarly for the MCQ Python, I suggest you can go to Sen Foundry website. Okay, one thing that I have to mention, how many number of questions in the technical assessment cluster number 1. Okay, so in the previous examination, overall 5 questions will be there. 2 coding questions of Java will be there, SQL 2 questions will be there. Okay, and 1 question of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, that is a web UI part. So total 2 and 2 and 1, total 5 question will be there in that 6. Okay, in that sense. And if I'm talking about the cluster number 1, new part is MCQ. So totally depends on them whether they will give the 10 MCQ of Java, whether they will give 20 MCQ of Java, 30 MCQ, totally depends on them. And in the cluster number 2, in the cluster number 2, 2 coding question of Python, 2 coding question of 2 SQL question will be there, query related, and 10 MCQs according to the previous trend. And again depends on them whether they will ask the 10 MCQ, 20 MCQ, 30 MCQ, depends on them. The third thing is related to cluster number 3, that is of C#. You can see C#, NC, SQL, HTML, CSS, JavaScript will be there. For coding C#, W3 School website, Java T-Point, W3 resource, Sen Foundry website, and W3 School for 500 C# program and exercise. For query database SQL, same Hacker Earth, Hacker Rank, and not Hacker Earth, Hacker Rank, and the same thing. For coding web UI part, W3 School website for HTML, CSS and JavaScript. And for the MCQ C#, Sen Foundry website is definitely helpful. 1000 plus question will be there for that. Okay, and you can prepare from like that, and you can see after clearing all the exam, your offline technical interview will be there, either for one of the role, GenC, GenCPro and GenCNext. And if you selected, letter of intent, LOI will be there. I already created video of Cognizant interview preparation. In the Cognizant interview checklist, your mark sheets are important, government ID proof, updated resume, updated LinkedIn profile, and you have to upload your project on GitHub. For GenC role, you have to prepare the project, internship, certification, technical question. For GenCPro role, trending technology knowledge, more technical knowledge. For Cognizant GenCNext role, technical HR question, project, internship, certification, basic, medium, advanced concept. They will check technical skill sets more. Okay. For that, I will come up with a specific video of Cognizant interview preparation later. If you have any question, okay, let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching the video, and best wishes for the Cognizant examination. Okay, I hope you like the video. We will